Today we have an unboxing video of the latest expansions to Robo Rally by Renegade Games. And hi, I'm Kevin Baker, and you're watching Shangri-La, my YouTube channel for tabletop board games, birding, and other educational videos. Please like and subscribe, as this video is not sponsored by the good people at Renegade Game Studios. Okay, so my version, my 30th anniversary edition, has all of the expansions up to this point, including Chaos and Carnage, Wet and Wild, Thrills and Spills, and all the expansions going all the way back to 1994. And so, if you've got them all, you might as well get all of the latest ones as well. So, I mean, one of the older ones is called Radioactive. And so, it had boards like the Reactor Core, Shake and Bake, and Pinwheel. And so we're going to see whether the newest version of the expansion, which is called Contamination, we're going to see if we can get some new boards in here, hopefully. So let's do the unboxing. Okay. So in here, it also comes with more upgrade cards. So let's see what we have on new boards. So this one is called Spill. And on the opposite side, we have Shake and Bake. Okay, so this is original Shake and Bake, and this is the new Shake and Bake. Let's see. We still have the one-way walls, and the flames, and the chop shops, and it looks pretty darn exactly the same. Okay. And let's see what else we have. We have the Reactor Leak, as opposed to the Reactor Core. So let's take a look at yeah, that's significantly different. And the opposite side being Pinwheel. So we have the old Pinwheel and we have the new Pinwheel, which has remarkable similarities, as in virtually exactly the same, except for we have energy instead of a chop shop there. So that's slightly different. Okay. Then in this one, we have the Discovery. And on the back side of Discovery is the Reactor Core. So this is the original Reactor Core from all the way back in 1998. Pretty good shape for 1998. And then we have the new Reactor Core. So we've got energy spots instead of repair pads or repair sites. But other than that, it is very, very similar. Okay, so not 6 new boards, 3 new boards. Okay, so that is Contamination. Put that on the stack of the boards. It's getting very heavy in the box. Let's see what kind of upgrade cards come with Contamination. We have Radiation Shielding. You do not draw damage from radiation spaces at the end of each register. That's going to be very helpful because there is a lot of radiation in Contamination. Okay, Wire Poisoning. Attached to any robot, does not use an upgrade slot. At the end of each register, this robot draws 1 damage. Uninstall on reboot, checkpoint, or shut down. So that is kind of nasty. Okay. Tech forecasting. You may peek at the top card of the upgrade deck at any time. For 1 energy, I'd rather just buy the top card. Okay, so these are all permanent upgrades because they're in yellow. As a temporary upgrade in red, we have a glitch. So install onto any robot, does not use an upgrade slot. The next time this robot resolves a U-turn or move back card, it also resolves the top card from its deck, then uninstall this upgrade. So if you try to move back or a U-turn, something interesting will happen. Okay, then the last one we have is wall breaker. So Twonky says 01-11000. Discard this upgrade at any time during a register. For the rest of the register, your robot moves through one-way walls in both directions. Okay, that's very helpful. These are one-way walls. If you're on the red side going that way, it acts as a normal wall. If you're on the green side going this way, it acts as if there's no wall there at all. Okay, some very helpful cards for dealing with contamination. Okay, so let's check out the next one. We also have turn and burn. Now I'm hoping this is going to be different than crash and burn from 1997 and 2000. Let's open this up and see what we've got. And new upgrade cards. Take a look at those in a minute. So we have new boards, new in quotes, Canyon, which looks remarkably similar to a board called Canyon from 1997. Let's see, this is the original one and this is the new one. So we've got oil slicks in the same place, same teleport and gears and chop shops and repulsor fields. So repulsor fields, you try to go through them and you bounce back in the opposite direction. Okay, so interesting. On the back side of Canyon, we have a brand new board called Check In. So it's got some nice repulsor fields, some double lasers, and we'll see where that goes. Okay. Then we have Pit Row. So Pit Row. Then we have the original Pit Row. So let's see, double speed, and everything looks very, very similar, if not exactly the same. Okay. Then on the back we have something actually new, the open circuit. So lots of loops and circuit that drops you into a pit sometimes. Okay, that looks fun. Should definitely try that one out. And then we have the back stretch, which looks remarkably similar to the original back stretch, which this board looks pretty good from 1997, still in good shape, not even a single dented corner. Okay, so then we have the original and the new one. Very, very similar. The repair sites are now energy, and we've got chop shops in the same place. Okay, so that's goes there. On the back side of this, we have the bounce house. Everybody loves the bounce house. Okay, so lots of pits that are open sometimes. And then some gears and some repulsor fields. The repulsor fields are probably what it does the bouncing of the bounce house. Okay, so we've got 3 brand new boards of the 6. Now let's check out the latest upgrades that come with Turn and Burn. We have the slow processor. Okay, install onto any robot. Does not use an upgrade slot. This robot moves 1 fewer spaces when executing a move 2 or move 3 card. Uninstall on a reboot, checkpoint, or shutdown. So another attack card. We have the field stabilizer. So you may add or subtract 1 from the distance a repulsor field moves your robot. So that's interesting. So if you're going to bounce into a repulsor field, say you're on this repulsor field and you do a move 2 into the field, it would actually move you back 2, but you could add 1 and get all the way back to the chop shop. Interesting. Okay, this one's cost 4, so hopefully it should be pretty good. It's fireworks. The first time each round that your robot ends a register on a checkpoint or chop shop, you may pay 1 energy. If you do, choose any robot to draw 1 damage card. Okay. Then we have a temporary one, the bad scanner. So install onto any robot, does not use an upgrade slot. The next time this robot would reach a checkpoint, it does not reach that checkpoint. Instead, uninstall this upgrade. So that is pretty nasty. So basically, somebody thinks they're about to win and you hit them with a bad scanner. And that is interesting. So basically it'll delay them for 1 register. Okay, another temporary one, the pit trap dance. Discard this upgrade at any time during a register. Your robot does not fall into pits or trapdoors pits during this register. So it is a one-time hover unit. I'd rather have the actual hover unit. Okay, so those are the upgrades that come with Turn and Burn. In Turn and Burn, it has ledges because it has multiple levels. So ledges separate one level from another. And when a robot crosses over a ledge from an upper level to a lower level, draw 2 damage, 1 at a time as usual. Draw only 1 damage if you're falling into water. Robots cannot move across a ledge space from a lower level to an upper level. Instead, you got to use the ramp, of course. Robot weapons and board lasers cannot hit targets that are not on the same level. Okay, so there's ramps, and you gotta have an extra move to get up the ramp. And okay, so there's some negative upgrades. So these upgrades that attack each other are considered negative upgrades. Some upgrades may be installed on any robot, including your own. You may pay the energy cost, choose any robot to install it onto, These may be installed even if the robot already has 3 of that type of upgrade. So like you're only allowed to have 3 permanent and 3 temporary upgrades at any one time, unless it is being installed by another player. Okay. And let's see, if a negative upgrade is drawn via radioactive waste, it is installed on the robot that drew the card. Because one of the things that happens with radiation is that for radiation spaces, those are the ones that are the splat of radiation, at the end of each round, a robot in that radiation space draws 1 damage, as opposed to radioactive waste, which is the solid green. At the end of each register, a robot in a radioactive waste space draws 1 damage card, and then chooses to either gain an energy or install the top card of the upgrade deck at no cost. If at 3 of that type already, they must uninstall a current upgrade of that type. So basically, you can go through the radioactive waste and get some interesting upgrades. And there's also a radioactive drain, so basically it operates as a pit, so you can fall into there. And some more flames, and there's rules for movement. Okay, a robot takes 1 damage each time it enters, passes through, or is pushed into or through an active flame. So if you go through the flames, you're going to get damage. Okay, that's part of Contamination. Well, those look really exciting. I can't wait to try them out, which I will do very shortly. And all of these will be added to my version of Robo Rally, which I may need a second box to hold the other components because I think I have enough boards to fill up this 1 box without any of the robots or cards. But all of this will be added to the game library at FlaMinGoCon. And you can check it out on January 25th, that is this coming Saturday, in downtown West Palm Beach, Florida. That's January 25th, 2025. And so if you're free, coming out and play some games live in person with a lot of friendly people. If you're a board game designer and would like one of your games to be given away as a play-to-win game at FlaMinGoCon, please reach out. Hope to see you all in person. Be well.